S-E-A-N. It's S-E-A-N is how you spell my name. I forgot to mention that last episode. And a lot of people were, asking how to spell it, so I wanted to get that cleared up right away. So today, the first thing I want to do is, actually, while I was fading out of last episode, I realized that I want to make the lighthouse bigger than that. I'm probably going to make it, instead of its 5x5 base, I'm going to make it a 7x7 base. That way it can go a lot taller and still look normal, because the way that one's going, it can only be about twice that tall, and it won't look very light, or if we go like way up here, it'll just look awkward. So, but if we make it like wider, like this wide, it can realistically go probably about that high, which will be a decent lookout size. Unfortunately, that's going to be costing a lot of wool to do, so we need to make it a habit to hit up our sheep farms as often as possible, and that's going to require a lot of shears. So I'm going to go ahead and get a head start on that right now. Torches getting in my way. Bam. All those shears, and while we are shearing up sheep, I hear Wiggles around here somewhere. He's about to start calming down as soon as the sun comes up, but he's kind of angry. Actually, he was probably below me, now that I think about it. So, yeah, the lighthouse. So today, I do want to take a break from what I'm doing a little bit, though, just for one episode. Zombie, what are you doing up there? Because I spent a long time on the mob farm, and I don't quite feel like fixing that. I'll save it for next episode. I want to do some of the other things I talked about, like the lighthouse for one, and I also want to fix up the tree farm, including patching all the holes right there, putting walls around it so creepers can't get in and blow it up anymore, and also at least fixing that portion of the mushroom farm that's all gross right there, including knocking out that cobblestone and putting glass back in its place. And I had a few people asking last episode or rather, like, suggesting that I do a, with my other channel that I'm going to be making eventually here. Honestly, probably not for a couple months, so I'm still tossing some ideas around in my head about what it's going to be. But for the most part, I'm thinking generally variety gaming, so if you like just vanilla Minecraft, probably not going to be as hardcore about that channel as a lot of my fans are about this one, because I'm going to be playing more than just Minecraft, and oh no, I just trampled a crap. Oh well. But yeah. I'll go ahead and do all this sheep farm and then fade out, because this, always takes actually a pretty long time. It takes like 5 minutes to get all these sheep. I actually only really needed the white, but it's so hard to pass up on getting all this other wool. Look at it all. So nice having such a good sheep farm in place. And you never know. I mean, it looks like we're overkill getting a lot of these colors, but as we're seeing with the white and as we saw with some of the gray, we're only getting finite amounts of each specific color. For example, if I want to do something with orange, I only have 21 orange blocks. So that's not going to get me very far if I want to build something big out of any specific color, which is why I want to make sure to get it all every single time. So yeah, I want to go ahead and expand the lighthouse here a little bit. I still don't know what we're going to be doing with the base. I actually Wikipedia'd lighthouses. I'm going to be knocking out this side. I need to knock out 2 of these sides, actually, probably the front and then, well, I'll worry about that when I get to it. I actually Wikipedia'd lighthouses because I noticed that there's actually pretty consistent looks to lighthouses, and I know that sounds, obvious. Like, obviously it looks like a tower with a light on the top, but I noticed when you look at them, I think they do have different well, I know they have different purposes, but I think the different paintings and stuff have different purposes, so I don't know what those are. So if someone could tell me, that would be great. I didn't say anything on the Wikipedia page, but I noticed every white or lighthouse that was black and white had the spiral color pattern, and every lighthouse that had red had just like a straight up like strip across the center. There were no red spiral lighthouses, and I don't honestly know why that is. That's what I was trying to figure out, because I'm trying to go for the, well, I decided that I want to do what it's the purpose of this lighthouse is to signify a safe harbor, because that's what Muse Farms is. We got a safe little boat dock around here, and I wanted to find out which paint job would be best for that, but I don't know what it is. Like, it didn't tell me on Wikipedia, so if anyone knows, that would be fantastic, but I don't. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Is it like that? Because it's 5 in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. So that's going to be like that, and this is going to require just a buttload of wool, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that's the new width of the lighthouse we're looking at. It's going to be significantly wider than the last one. And a lot of people were concerned that I was going to use fire when I, when I make the lamp on top. Not going to be doing that. I was considering lava for a while, because that would look neat, but I think with the inclusion of redstone lamps, it'll make it a lot, easier. And that's also the other reason why I'm making this lighter, or wider in this lighthouse, is because we're gonna be able to have like a circular pattern of redstone on the inside, and the more space we have to work with that, the better. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish all my wool here, and then see if I can calculate how much wool we're possibly going to need. And it's gonna take a lot of trips to the sheep farm. But like I said, I would appreciate any comments on this video about what paint design I should do to signify a safe harbor. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and fade out for these last 30 or so wool blocks. Food break! So, since we have 5 pieces of wool on each side here, it's 5, 10, 15, 20 wool per layer, which is expensive. Each 3 layers of wool requires roughly 1 stack, and it's, 60, 64, so for the purposes of simple math, we'll just say it's 1 stack per 3 layers, and this one is 8, almost 9. If we cut that down, if we cut those that went up by 2 onto the last layer here, we'd probably have the 9th layer. So that is 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack already, and we're probably going to have 4, 5, well actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to take probably roughly 9 or 10 more stacks of white wool just to get the height that we want before we even start working on the balcony and the light and all that. Which I still haven't decided if I want to do with glowstone and pistons blocking the glowstone, or if I want to do just redstone lamps. It'll actually be a lot easier to do it with redstone lamps, but I think I will want the effect of, the piston retracting. I turned the water off, right? Yeah. The effect of the piston retracting and then exposing the light to look like, just a cooler lighthouse. So, with all of our wool being used for today, we're going to go ahead and shift gears here. And I want to work on the tree farm, so we're going to need dirt, and I think we have a lot of... I think I want to do something with cobblestone. Let's see how it looks. If it looks bad, we can always tear it down. But I'm thinking about just going along here and just putting a couple layers of cobblestone. That will look very bad against this section right here. Maybe if we just go on this section and go straight back with like a cobblestone wall that only goes like 2 high. I think that'll look pretty good. The other option would be to do it with dirt, but I mean, that can look surprisingly good. You'd be surprised how good dirt can look when terraformed. You think like, oh, dirt's ugly and gross, and how dare that zombie knock down this door? Jerk. But it does give it that... to me, it looks cooler, because it looks like a terraformed Earth, which is actually more expensive than just throwing down some sort of... Like, in real life, anyway, terraformed Earth is actually fairly expensive. So when you translate that into Minecraft, your brain still operates kind of on the same principle. I need to organize that one of these days. Melon seeds go back in there. We can throw away a lot of our shears for now. There we go. And we got the pickaxe. Let's just grab whole bunch of stacks of cobblestone and some dirt for fixing the holes in there. And we'll go ahead and see how this looks. Hopefully I don't get attacked. I think what I'm going to do is leave this side actually intact, and then like just fence off this area right here or something. And then, because you can't realistically like put the cobblestone up to this end of the hallway and still look good. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start doing the cobblestone wall all along here. And I guess now with the new update, you don't need to... Look at that. Grass operates like snow, so you don't need to mow the lawn anymore, so that's good. That's going to save me a lot of time. Oh, see, right there. Right there. A creeper just spawned in this fairly well-lit area. I guess in that one corner it's kind of dark, but that's about it. No, you stay in the water. You will not do any more damage. So I guess this needs to be lit up a little better right here. I guess it is sort of dark in this region around here. I think what I'm even going to do... You see, I got the wall almost finished on this section right here. It looks nice from the inside, I think. I don't know what it looks like from the outside. Whoa. Forgot about this section. Yep, gotta go ahead and fill all this in. What I'm gonna do is actually make the whole tree farm a lot more... I don't know how you call it, industrial looking. I want to, like... well, first I'm gonna chop down all the trees, and then I'm gonna, like, flatten the entire ground out and make it all completely out of grass, instead of having, like, some sand here and there and having pits in the landscape and whatnot. I want to make it just look a lot more uniform than it is right now. So the first step of that process is going to be... I wonder if I should even block all this off with dirt. How much dirt do I have on me? I could do something like at least fill this layer in and then go down with it. That way it won't look quite so messy. And it'll definitely look like it was done on purpose, but that's kind of cool every once in a while. I mean, not everything needs to naturally flow with the landscape when it comes to dirt. Get up the way. And go down like this. Okay, I probably should have done this instead of placing that cobble wall, because I think this looks a lot better than that did anyway. It looks like some weird stairs. Let's just smooth out the corner here. And then it looks kind of good on the other side. Fix this one hole that's right there for some reason. And yeah, so that's fine. It might have an effect on tree growth, but if I'm going to be revamping that whole area, I don't... A lot of people suggest that I use, birch trees or something, but dude, I don't have any birch trees. There's none of those on this island. We're sort of stuck with what we got until we see some again on our next crazy expedition into the wilderness, which I don't even know if we'll have one of those. You know what? I just realized? I could do the wall out of... I'm not... I already got the cobblestone in place. I do want to do something like make some hedges out of leaves or something along those lines, but nothing has really come to me yet, so I'll just try to actively remember that I have those things a little better. So shears are going to be number 1. Axe is fully prepared like that, and then saplings can go ahead and be number 3. We got a nice stack of 55 of them right here. And yeah, we're going to get all these trees out of the way in the tree farm. So, and I need to replace that, and all this junk. Might even move how I have these trees set up, because it's not efficient anymore, and this is all looking pretty nasty. But step 1 is to go ahead and just get all these trees out the way. God, I actually had another creeper and a zombie sneak up on me while I was working in this area, so that's frustrating. But I got a lot of junk in my inventory that I don't need. I want to clean that out and go back, make some shovels, or if I have any laying around, just grab some shovels. And then all these plants in here for now, in the secondary plant chest. I think I'm pretty much done working with the cobble for the moment. Cobble and dirt can all go back home. And, well, actually, no, dirt, that's a lie. I need to keep my dirt on me. But we got another generation of wood, so that's good. Got a few more pieces there. Is my Yeah, that's why I forgot. I've been using my crappy diamond sword for a long time, but that's fine. It needs to break eventually. Well, actually, we can use it for repairs when they both get down low. So drops, and then I guess I'll keep a little bit of that cobble on me. Go, and the rest is good except that one piece of dirt. Okay, so I want to go back and fill some of those holes, but there's a bunch of sand and crap in the way, so I also want to use a couple of our shovels here and just flatten out the entire tree farm. And then I do want to just do a much better job of lighting it and building walls around here. So I don't know, I may put like glowstone right here. Well, no, because that needs to be dirt because that's where the mushroom grows on. But yeah, I may go so far as to put glowstone in the ground at least, because these torches are starting to become kind of silly. They're not working, they're popping out every once in a while when the trees grow a little bit too big, and I'm not too happy with the results of that so far, which is weird. I've never had this much trouble from a tree farm before. But then again, I think most of my tree farms are actually a lot bigger than this, and actually come to think of it, the last world I played on was mainly peaceful, as I wasn't, recording. I was more interested in building things, but this one more survival based on an island. It's on hard, which is probably why I'm having a lot more problems with monsters than I'm used to dealing with, or than I have been dealing with in, God, months of playing Minecraft, really. But yeah, I guess, yeah, we'll sort of work on just cleaning all this area up and making it look just completely flat and dirt. Man, I have not seen this place look this barren in a really long time. I think I'm going to actually change the whole way that I tree farm. And where's the sand still here? I can't believe I missed this. And I'm actually gonna knock down this entire top layer of the whole thing, because I want to keep the trees. Oh, cool. I want to keep the trees flat at ground level, and I'm hoping most of it's gonna be dirt underneath this. But I'm probably gonna be needing a few more shovels, and once again, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through this because this is actually gonna take quite a few minutes of me just knocking down dirt here. But I will. Oh, whoa, forgot about that. Fade back in once all of this is taken care of. Okay, geez, that took way too long. It's probably like 20 minutes of clearing out this whole area, and then I had to go ahead and cut down most of the bottom layer so that I could replace it with dirt. So I'm gonna go grab. What do I want to make? First, before we go anywhere, I want to knock all this out because we're going to be replacing this with more cobblestone right here. And then I also want to, I've decided to fence off this side so the tree farm itself is all completely... See, he's oh, no, there's another spider there. That's why. Okay. And yeah, and I'll probably cobble off this side as well. And then even... Because that fence intersects right here because this gets wide. But I could just knock this out, and so we can cobble these three sides, and then just have that one bit of fence go across right there. Or even, I wonder if we could somehow extend this hallway. No, it wouldn't serve a purpose. It wouldn't do anything. Even right now, it doesn't really do anything coming all the way out here, other than being like a little lookout hallway. But, oh, worry about that later. Who just took falling damage? Probably a creeper up on the mushroom farm. Yeah, that's why I'm redoing this whole thing, because this whole place is pretty dangerous. And I may even wall off the mushroom farm, too, or something, or light it better, because we still see monsters up there every once in a while. So what do we need? We need a few stacks of cobblestone, a few pieces of glass, so that we can fix the... I'll go ahead and do that right now before I forget to. Fix the bottom of the mob tube, because it's just dirt right now. I probably should have even... Oh, no! Gah! Creepers. I don't even know where that guy came from. Luckily, we already have all the materials on us for fixing this whole place, so that's not too big of a problem. Really? Water, please get out of the way. Oh, that's right. We need to fix this whole... Bleh! Creepers. So tired of you. So tired of you, creepers. Alright, the mob tube looks a little better. There's always just spiders chilling at the checkpoints. I do need to get around... What's that creeper doing up there? I wonder if they're going up through the tube. I think they are going up through the tube and then leaving that one spot. That's probably why this is such a liability around here. Well, okay, well, I'll worry about that in a second. I do want to finish cobblestoning off all these walls. Actually, since it's daytime, that's my biggest threat. The walls aren't too big of an issue right now. So, let's go up to the top of the mushroom area here. Watch out for creepers, because I might be getting exploded on pretty soon here. Right, yep, because that guy is a jerk face. See if we can take him out with relative ease. Just like that. He must have taken some falling damage, or some drowning damage or something. And we still got our glass on us, so let's fix this corner right here. Hopefully that'll solve a lot of our monster problems. And now, since we're up here, still got a pickaxe with some life in it. Knock out all this junk. I can't even remember why this was here. Oh, I think I used this to test. God, this was like 10 episodes ago or something. Yeah, all this junk needs to go. And then we should probably... I wonder if that means this is actually sufficiently well lit then. Except for this mushroom right here, apparently. Is not sufficiently well lit. There we go. Hopefully that's not a problem anymore now. And this whole mushroom should probably go. It just sucks that this tube had to intersect right here, because it makes it all look so messy. So these two... Well, I guess that mushroom can stay. This one is definitely... gonna leave. I don't have an axe on me. Oh, I do have an axe on me, so yeah, let's just chop you down right now. You are too ugly to stick around. All half destroyed and whatnot. And that means even our little dirt right there can probably go, and we need to light this area up, don't we? So, let's just put the torch right about here. It looks like I just threw them down without much rhyme or reason around here. I don't think it's as well lit as it could be. But it looks like I've covered most of the possible dark spots. Okay, so just torch up the corners here and head back down. All this, I wonder if monsters spawn on the upside down sides of half slabs. Because I can't place torches here, so I think that means monsters don't spawn up here. I know I can place them in the corner because there's solid blocks in the corner, so I'm going to do that. But I'm pretty sure the fact that I can't place a torch here is indicative of the fact that monsters don't spawn, usually. Because you can hear me clicking, nothing's happening. And why don't we light up this area like this, and this should all be relatively safe now. Okay, so that's all set. I want to cobblestone up many of these corners, so we should probably set our inventory up for that. And we've almost got the basis of the new tree farm done here. This is going to be fence, not cobble. Okay, so that's the side that is going to say how it is, and then go through here, and once again, fill in all of this portion right here. I think I'll still go too high on this side as well, even though I don't need to with that water right there. I just want to leave it uniform with the rest of the farm. Coming together pretty nicely here. One of the last things I want to do is fill in this corner and grab a few wood blocks so I can make this look significantly less ugly. And a few fences for that side that we got there. There's a bit of a no man's land in between the tree farm and the dog farm. I don't know if I want to do anything about that yet. I think I'm going to need more than 6 fences, honestly, but not much more. So why don't we turn all this into wood, as always, blam, and turn a few of you into sticks right here, and 64 will probably cut it, I think. I forget how many fences 64 can make, but yeah, we're not going to need any more than 22. So throw all of our wood stuffs back away, and head outside here so that we can, I just said I wanted to keep wood on me, but I threw it all away, didn't I? That was silly of me. Come on, wood. Come with me. Okay, and while I got this wood on me, let's go ahead and replace that door that I keep forgetting to replace. Which one was it? It was this one, wasn't it? Well, this actually should be fairly safe now. I shouldn't even really need a door. I wonder if I want to do... I gotta have some sort of step situation leading up right here. At least to this door. And I don't know if I want to elaborate on it more than that, or just have one little piece of wooden steps right there. Like right there, or something. Why don't we go like this? Have that, and then we can take some wooden slabs, run inside and grab some of these real quick, like. Should really be leaving all these doors open with the amount that I'm running back and forth like this. Wooden, so I got 15 of them. Terrific. And we can do a little better staircase here. A little fancier stair thing. There we go. So that's a nice looking porch thing that leads up inside here. That doesn't look half bad. And take our fences, which are number 2 on the hotbar here, and we can just cover this up. And with this being done, we should now have a fairly safe tree farm. So the next step of the process is going to be actually planting the trees, and I think I'm going to do the Wikipedia approved method. I just realized something. It's going to be sort of a pain to do this. Well, you know what? Okay, I'll just worry about it. I kind of want to have just the dirt be where the saplings are, which means I need to, cut up this entire layer again, which is going to be like another 20 more minutes of work, which I'm not excited about. But maybe I'll just not worry about that and just plant them the way that Wikipedia says is the most efficient. I've never done it before, so I'm curious to see how fast they grow. Food break! How fast they grow with that method. So let's go grab ourselves some saplings and some torches. I don't know how much we're going to need of each, but I imagine 128 should be good on the saplings, and we need roughly an equal number of torches, don't we? So sticks, please. Oh, and luckily we have just enough sticks left over for a nice 64 stack of torches. Blam. Go ahead and put the coal back here. That's creepy. How many items have you got saving up? Yeah, that's about as good for our purposes as we need. Like I said, I'm not going for maximum efficiency on this thing. I'm just glad it's actually doing its job and dropping things to its death. But we can definitely make it more efficient once we fix those other corners. Okay, so this should all be safe now, so I shouldn't need my weapons down here. And I really grabbed only 1 Well, let's see how big we can do with this. Light you right there. And we'll start... why don't we start at the far corner? Because this is supposed to be a space-efficient design. And let's go in 3 right here, and it's going to be 1, 2, and then another one, 1, 2, another one, 1, 2, another one. And we're going to be doing this for a while. And then same concept on this side. And we place our torches in the corners like this.